As always, this channel and or content is not for the basic amoebas. I'm not going to use like retention editing or speak really fucking fast. Okay, if you can't concentrate on something or listen to a conversation for more than 5 minutes, just click off now. It's okay. I'm not going to be offended. That said, if you stayed, I'm going to talk about work. Let me tell you what my week looks like. So I still work a 9 to 5 on Monday to Friday. I'm not rich yet. Monday evenings, I coach a boxing class after work. I take myself to the gym 4 nights a week. I do 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days. I'm a recovering addict, so I do some stuff around recovery at least 3 days a week as well. I'm in a relationship, so I spend time with my fiance. I have a son and 2 stepdaughters. I call my loved ones every single day. I call my friends every single day. On top of that, I do YouTube stuff every single day, like plot videos, bullet point. I don't script anymore, but I bullet point and, edit and upload videos every single day. So my week is like really fucking full. Like it's work, but I don't see it that way. The problem with work, okay, there is no problem with work. The problem is most people's perception of work. Okay, you associate work with doing something that you really don't enjoy, because let's face it, a lot of people have jobs and commitments that they don't really enjoy. So that's the issue with work, okay? Because when you do things that are fulfilling, it's never going to feel like work. Rather than think of something as work, or oh, I work every day, think of it as effort. You shouldn't work a 9 to 5 every single day. And when you're not working a 9 to 5, you should be putting in effort for yourself, doing things that you find fulfilling that are also productive. You can't just like doom scroll on social media or a fucking game all day. And you might get some fulfillment from that, but because it's not productive, that's not fulfillment, that's enjoyment, which is a completely different thing. Work is like binding, right? It has a like slavery fucking feel to it. Again, because people, take jobs and do things for money that they don't necessarily want to do, right? But when you replace the word work with effort, and it's something for you, that's actually freedom. When you're doing things that you find fulfilling, that are productive and for you, they're totally beneficial, you're going to enjoy life so much more. And there is a lot of freedom in that. I work every single day, I put in effort every single day, but it never feels like work. And that's freedom for me. I do things that I want every single day. I do things that I enjoy every single day. I do things that I find fulfilling every single day. My life is like jam-packed with only good things. I only do things that serve me. I only do things that are enjoyable. I only do things that are fulfilling, and that's fucking beautiful. Life is like a box of chocolates, I really wanted to say then, but life is like, it's just a piece of time, right? We're all here for this little tiny blink of an eye piece of time. Like, what do you really want to pack into that stream of life or time? Do you want to have that Monday to Friday mentality where you just, you're living for the weekend? Monday rolls around and you just fucking can't wait for it to be Friday, so you can get paid again. And if you do that, you're only finding your enjoyment in this tiny little fucking slither of time at the end of the week. If you can pack things into the stream of life and find fulfillment every single day, it frees up your mentality from that. I don't want to sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist, but you know, it frees you from that slave mentality, because this is what is enslaved. It's not your mind. I mean, it's not your body, right? It's your mind. You don't need to wait until the weekend to find real enjoyment and fulfillment and to do something for yourself. And again, like, this links back to productivity, which I must have made about 10 videos on productivity, most of them saying the same thing. When you finish your 9 to 5, you got a few hours, right, at the end of every day, or depending on your work schedule, it might be a few hours in the morning, might be, if you work like split shifts, might be a few hours in the middle of the day. But that is your time. That's what you got to play with. You can't waste that. You can't waste it doom scrolling the social media. You can't waste it watching Netflix. You can't waste it going to a bar. This is the sacred little piece of time that you have to treasure. And Saturdays and Sundays are no different. It's Saturday right now. I've woken up super early. I've gone to the gym, got my training in, got a sauna in. I plotted a video. I'm recording now. I'm about to go and pick up my son. We're going to go and do a fun activity today. So, like, the weekend is, you know, the weekend is even more important, because you don't just have the little few hours at the beginning or the end of the day. You have the whole fucking day. But unfortunately, people use the weekend to go out and get drunk or sit around and eat junk food and do nothing because you've worked so hard. Wow, you deserve a break. Oh, well, you worked 5 days in a row. Wow. It's such a cop-out. Like, demand more for yourself. Work more. Put in more effort for you. And it's never, ever going to feel like work. When you fill your time with things that are more productive and fulfilling, it's never going to feel like work. That is the best way to spend your time, apart from with loved ones or getting new experiences. That is how you work every day and be able to just keep going. When it's all said and done, you want to squeeze the fucking most juice, right, out of the fucking fruit that is life. That's a proper corny. But you want to squeeze the most juice out of it, right? You don't want to be on your fucking deathbed and be like, oh, you don't want to have any regrets. You don't want to be like, I should have done this. I could have done that. If I would have put in more effort, things would have been different. You know, you leave it all out in the fucking field. Just rinse the arse out of it every single day and fucking go for it. Like, live a full life. Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it's your responsibility to reach your potential.